Hi, my name's Ethan. I wanted to make a video showcasing one of the games I made a few months ago. This game is called Infinitie, and I just wanted to make a short little video explaining what it is and the rules of the game. I've made lots of little mini games over the years, so I decided that I wanted to make a little bit of a series, maybe showcasing some of them. It's nothing fancy, I just wanted to make a video showcasing some projects just in case anyone was interested. So without further ado, here's Infinitie. Okay, so when we start off, we're kind of thrown right in. You can turn off the music by pressing F1. So, you move around with the arrow keys. You're this little gray square that starts off in the corner. And the objective of the game is to destroy, I think it's about 200 of these little brown gate things. And you do that by going up against them and then backing away. One thing you gotta keep in mind while you're doing that, though, is if you try and ram back at it before it's fully gone, then it will appear again, so you gotta be careful with that. And then to add complexity, as you can probably see, there's more gray squares that are appearing on the screen, and what those actually are is they're copies of me that are following my path like 10 seconds behind each other, so like 10 seconds behind me, and etc. And so you got to do that. You got to destroy all these gates without touching copies of yourself, which actually adds quite a good level of complexity. So also there's another enemy in the game. I guess you would I don't even know if you would consider these enemies, but so that blinking thing over there, they randomly spawn throughout the map, and what they do is they don't actually follow your path like the rest of these copies of me do. Once they get like if a cell adjacent to them, or like if their cell gets broken up, then they actually, like, it's like search and destroy. Like, they don't even have like a field of vision. Like, wherever you are on the map, if they're free, then they'll chase after you, which makes the game really hard. I've never actually beaten the game with that since I added those little blinking things, but I do think it's possible. That's kind of like why I like to make these projects, is because I'm even at the games I create, I'm just not very good at video games, so I want to see what other people can do. Yeah, like I said, I think it's doable to beat it, but I just haven't. So yeah, as you can see now, it's getting a lot more complex as more and more copies are added. And this is probably self-explanatory, but the black is actually the black you can't break through. So I kind of took on this project. Well, I do lots of these as just endeavors to try and learn something in programming. So I learned arrays through this. I actually had the idea for this project a while ago, and originally I wanted to make like a complex survival game, like a 3D survival game, and you had to, the added complexity is that you had to keep moving, like even while you were offline, like every 24 hours a copy of you would spawn from a portal, so you'd have to be really careful. Oh, yeah, I just died. Okay, I'll just start again. And it's F1 again to turn off the music. But yeah, I obviously don't possess the skills to do that, so it kind of evolved into this. I actually stopped developing this game a few months ago because I heard that there was a game on Kickstarter that was actually really a similar premise, and I just felt unoriginal. So I kind of stopped, and I have nothing against like similar games. I just like to try and create games with original gameplay, and if that art exists, I'll try and do something else. But as you can see, I don't really focus on the art. I mean, literally everything in here is a cube, so that's not really a priority. But I like to focus on just like fun gameplay. And none of these games that I make, I wouldn't even like, they're not necessarily like, they're all pretty like basic things that were made in like Game Maker, which is the program I started to learn when I was 8 and have been kind of messing around in ever since. There's like very little coding involved in lots of these. They're just super simple. Because I just have a hobby for it. It interests me. I just have never really created anything big, and they're mainly, I guess, just because of the size and the simplicity, like the small size and the simplicity. I guess you might technically classify these as more of mini games because it's like something that you would find inside of a bigger game, because it's not really a standalone thing. Oh, and that music, the music that plays for a little bit before I turn it off, I really like it, actually. I stole it from YouTube just for development, because I thought it really matched like kind of the frantic feel that the game has. And it's the one that I have is actually an MP3 version of somebody transcribed. I'll start again. An MP3 version of a song that was on YouTube. It's from MuseScore. It's sheet music, but yeah, I just put it in there as a placeholder. So if whoever's watching this video, if somebody watching this video, like is in charge of that song, like rights or whatever, and wants me to take it down, then that's totally fine. Like I said, it was just kind of a placeholder because I thought it matched the theme well, and I'm not really making any money off of this game because it's not far in development at all, and it's not very. I mean, the actual meta tag in the browser says made with Game Maker Studio, so I haven't really gone super far in customizing this game. So yeah, the reason I wanted to showcase some of these games, I wanted to make a little bit of maybe a series showcasing some of my projects just in case anybody was interested. I mean, like I said, they're not that big of a deal, but I just wanted to put them out there because, I mean, I think they're kind of fun. It's like going back and looking at old stuff. Oh no. Oh, wait. He's really dumb. Oh, is he going to figure out? Dang it. I shouldn't have broken that wall. Yeah, I'm going to just turn the volume off. Yeah, I just wanted to showcase some of these things because I think the games are actually like relatively fun. So, just in case anybody wanted to try them out, they're out there. There's another game that I'll probably showcase later. It's called Chambers. I've always liked making games where there's like kind of frantic and like there's lots of different rooms that you have to run between. So Chambers is another one that you have to collect stuff while avoiding enemies. But it's a little bit different. It's more of an arcade style. Well, I guess really all of these are arcade, but it's more of like it has a level system. And I didn't even add like a title screen or anything to this because it's really not. I don't know, I just stopped developing it, like I said. Okay, so I think I'm going to play. There's not really much else to say about this one, so I'll probably just wrap up the video as soon as I die. So if you're interested in playing this one, you can find this game by going to my website, which is ethankendrickdoesthings.com, and going to the game tab. And then under there, you should see Infinitie. That's the name of the game. And this is version 6. So just look for Infinitie V6 and then click the link to load it up, and you should be good to go. I'm thinking either every Wednesday or every other Wednesday I'm going to upload. This summer I'm going to upload kind of a showcase. I have other stuff like my kind of sketch things that I'll probably be doing maybe later in the summer, but as of right now, I'm kind of preoccupied. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to sabotage myself because I don't really have anything else to say. So, yep. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.